going back. You and me are getting out of here. Where are we going? Doesn't matter. I just want to be with you. Jake, I gotta go back home. I have a job. Hey, I can leave the army. You can leave your job.
There's the chats and the comments.
I love you because you love me, right? Right? Jake.
See if we get any folks in here.
Oh, you're in good company. Because I owe great things, you know, like Sundays and jumping up and down bubble wrap.
Squeaky. Craig said go to sleep. What's up, Mike? All right, copy this. Copy this, and we're going to paste it, and then they can come in. Bam. All right, there's the link. Bubba's over here eating his cheese.
It's good.
What'd you get? Baybell cheese?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is this my Baybell cheese?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So it looks like we got Mike in the background here. Look, I can already see him. He's got his old glasses on. All right, let's add him here.
Did you see that little friend I showed you there right before you added me?
Yeah, I seen it. How's this camera look on here?
It looks really good. Clear. Crystal clear.
Cool. All right, good. So I can use this one then.
Yeah. Yeah, as long as you got enough
Craig
hotspot.
Right. Craig says I'm all laggy, but it's got to be Craig. Am I laggy?
Yeah. No, you're not laggy at all.
Okay.
I mean, once more people come in here, it will lag a little bit, and that's mainly because you're through Wi-Fi.
Right.
If you got a direct line hooked into your laptop or into your computer, then it won't lag at all.
Okay. All right.
And we can always set it up too, Mike. If anytime you want to go live, if you just want to come over to the house and we'll just use my hard line.
Okay, we can do that.
Mommy's on the live.
She can't be on the live. She's not allowed.
She's on it.
All right. It's a lot different on the computer, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Now, why does it show? Okay, so up here it shows the eye. I guess that shows how many people's in the.
Yeah, the eye is how many people's watching.
All right. How many you got on your end?
It's late right now. You know, it's going to take a few minutes for people to, join in.
Right.
Silverback's probably going to join in. I don't think he ever sleeps.
Right.
I mean, the man can do 4.5 hour or 5 hour live, till like 3 o'clock in the morning.
I'd have to have a massaging chair.
No, he said he couldn't hardly stand up, and he said his whole body was kind of numb.
That's funny. Did you watch that video yet?
I started to watch it when I was on the phone with you. I mainly wanted to watch the intro. I need to come over and since you got the Femora X, I need to come over and get you to help me make one for me, and then just email it to me.
Make one what?
Make me a cool intro.
Well, we can try something. That was Craig's idea. He found
That was cool. I like it.
We got it together though. It ended up working out really good.
It looks good. It's simple. It's clean. It's simple, and it looks good. That's the main thing.
Yeah, he did some digging and found some different backgrounds and stuff, and then we took some video and kind of applied everything together. So it Turned out really good, I think. So
Now, did y'all find that little clip what was it in? Because I haven't gone through everything on my editor yet.
it wasn't on the editor. We had to go through and he found it online, and then we had to download a couple of things and had to push it out, export it out, bring it back in, add a few things, and then had to flip. It took about, I don't know, probably about 2 hours to finally get it to where it worked right.
So what did y'all search for? Just backgrounds?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'll do a search later and see if I can't find something.
That's Greg messaging me.
Tell him to jump his lazy ass in the live.
Right?
He was.
Hey, Mike.
He ain't gonna get in there. He's too chicken. Craig, how you gonna get fired on your day off, Craig?
Top flight security of the world. He gonna get
Top
demoted.
flight security of the world, Craig.
All right, so who we got in here? Okay, so we got live viewers. Okay, so what is this little 3 bar thing? What's that do? Oh, I can take myself out. I can mute myself.
Yep.
Okay.
You can mute Mike too.
Yeah, anytime you want to like if you need to go to use the bathroom or whatever, or you get a phone call or something you need to take, you can mute your camera and mute your mic while you take the phone call, and everybody else can keep chatting. And see, like right now, it shows next to your name that your mic is muted.
Can you hear me now? Oh, go get
check out my name.
What is it? Oh, Mustang Mike sponsored by.
Sponsored by Car Mob. Hell yeah. He didn't respond back to me, so he must be asleep. He might be off today or something.
Where'd he go?
Mm.
He disappeared. Anyway, there's a valve cover. I don't know what they cleaned it with, but they got it really clean on here.
Yeah.
Oh, he's in the background again. Hang on.
I hit the wrong button. Yeah, I hit the wrong button.
What do you think about that?
Man, it looks sexy right there.
I like that blue.
Now, what was you saying about it being cleaned or something?
Oh, I'm not sure what they cleaned it with, but there's no oil residue inside the on the opposite side. You can still smell the oil, but it's not got any residue to it.
It might have used some kind of acid-based stuff or something.
Craig said that better look good in the car. If not, said I'd be upset too.
Do what?
Craig said that better look good in the car.
Oh, it's gonna look badass, dude. Your timing cover and your valve cover is the same color, and they're actually powder coated. I mean, so it's professionally done, you know. They need to buy a little cheap paint gun, that way you can paint your engine bay.
Yeah.
Get some. All you gotta do is get a small, just a small pint of like a semi-gloss black enamel paint, and add a little bit of reducer to it.
Right.
And then scuff up. Once you get your engine bay done, get your engine in. Get everything in there. Get your fender aprons on, your core support, and get all that shit done. And then once you get all that done, then you pull your engine back out, scuff everything down, and then paint everything one color.
Yeah, we're gonna do black. The car is factory silver, so we're gonna go ahead and do silver on it, I think. Craig talked me into it. Craig said he's gonna paint the engine bay. Well, I'll let you paint the engine bay if you want to paint it. Watch him paint it purple. That's Craig color.
He's weird like that. He'll paint stuff purple.
Hey, I like purple.
I like chrome.
I have my
Hey,
car.
Sublime. Sublime's in the house. What's up, brother? Let me post the link again. You can come in if you want.
What's up, Roush?
There's the link. Man, what's going on, Mike? Did you shave your head again, or what happened?
No, the light's right here above me. See, I got hair.
Uh-oh. Is that Defunct?
What's up?
G-Funk, what's up, buddy?
John!
Man, hey, we missed your
Man.
live stream tonight, dude. We did not. Neither one of us got a dead notification on it, and we were upset about it because we missed your live stream.
You know, it's
What's up,
funny.
Sublime?
I get rid of the Roush, but I'll be calling Roush for the next 10 years.
That's true.
Hey, to me, it seems it's easier to say. When you say
That's for
Sublime, it's almost like you're trying to say a different word.
Yeah.
Hey, that,
You can just call me Matt too if you want. Matt works.
There we go. We'll call you
There you
Matt.
On the same, I think, who else is his name Matt? Brailsford Ride. Isn't his name Matt?
There's a
Yeah,
lot.
and then
There's a lot of Matts in the mustard.
Gearhead 704 is Matt too.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're right. There is a lot of Matts. Well, that should make it easy to remember.
Yeah.
We got Gearhead, we got Fox Resto, Matt, and Matt.
Yeah. Yeah.
We got the
So,
one
yeah.
stop pony shop guy whose name's Matt.
It's a popular name. I noticed your live stream went pretty long. I went back and checked it out towards the end. And once you got people on there, you stayed on there for a good while.
Yeah, I'm usually on there for a couple hours.
Yeah, we was gonna get on
I
there. If we'd known he was live, man, we would have been on there. We did not get a notification one, and I have the bell clicked to all. Both of us do.
Every Friday.
Yeah.
Well,
Same thing. I didn't get a notification either, and I have it clicked to receive all too. I tried redoing it. We'll see if it works for the next time.
Yeah, I did the same thing. I unsubscribed and resubscribed. So
Yeah, Defunct, you just gonna have to give me your phone number so when you go live, I can jump on there.
yeah.
hey, Mike, show them the valve covers.
Oh,
Yeah, I just seen the video.
You show them the valve. The valve covers look sweet, man.
I started watching, but I didn't get a chance to watch to the end.
Hey, how'd y'all like his new intro?
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah, that was dude.
I like that
love
new
that
intro.
intro. That intro is fire. Next gen, dude. So when you powder coat, you can powder coat almost any color.
yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
And it turns out good.
I was.
I noticed
it's a
on one
little-
of his valve covers that there's a nick that's in the metal itself.
Yeah.
On one of them, there's a small nick in it. So you got to have a good surface if you want the whole thing to turn out good.
Yeah,
But those right there, man, look badass. I'm telling you.
Yeah, our powder
That's
coat
the
over
top.
here. Our powder coat over here, they got a whole bunch of samples hanging on the wall of the different colors they got.
Oh, I just realized, Mike, he did all the boat locations.
Yeah, he cleaned all this up. So basically, they got little clips that goes in here, and then these pieces here, these parts that stick out, are machined so that the pulleys fit perfectly on there. But he went above and beyond. Even where's it at? Let's see. This spot right here. That's where one of the crank sensors go, or camshaft sensors go. I mean, look how clean it is. It's
Yeah.
I think that did a really good job.
See, I thought about doing my brake calipers on the GT 500 because they're red. They're all Brembos, but the car has no red on it. So I thought about having them maybe powder, that grabber line, the same color as the car, and Speed Addict's like don't do it. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to do it or not.
I kind of like even though it's the grabber lime, I kind of like the red.
Yeah,
the red
it does make it pop. I get that. I get it. But the thing is, those things are so detailed that you can't paint those things when they're on the car. I would want them done the right way, which would be powder coating them.
Yeah.
And
Right.
I'm not a mechanic, so I don't know how to take calipers off and put them back on and stuff like that. You know, my dad was a mechanic his whole life, and that's my biggest regret.
It's-
I never learned a darn thing from him.
Yeah, calipers
If
are
you drop
tough,
a
man.
caliper
You're taking them things apart and then just to strip them down to get them powder coated. It's kind of a pain in the butt. But
Yeah. What were you saying, Next Gen?
I was gonna say they're not too bad. The only problem, like G-Funk was saying, when you bust them apart, you know, you got to pull the slides out. The slides have grease on them. You got to get all that crap out, and then you know you got to pop your brake line loose. So then when you go back together, you got to bleed the whole system. And these new cars, which have the ABS module on them, if you don't bleed that system right, you'll never get it. There's actually a procedure now. We have to have a scan tool. So when you go to bleed the ABS module, it actually opens the valves on the ABS module so it allows the fluid to pass through to get the air out. And without a computer, you can't. Yeah.
They're staying red.
Yeah, I believe in red.
Staying red.
Yeah, they just, I don't know, it's something about them. They just look too good. Even though the cars, that grabber lime, I mean, it's just something about them that, granted it's an off color. It doesn't match anything else on the car, but it just, it just screams power,
Yeah, it makes it pop. I'll agree with
Yeah, it
that.
just makes, because they're Brembos, like you said, they're Brembos, but it's something about it screams, horsepower right there just because of the word Brembo on the side of them.
Man, I can't wait to get that X-Pipe. The X-Pipe comes Sunday, and I already got a guy who's got a shop who's got a nice lift. Will put it up and help me put it on.
Shop.
That's
That's gonna be nice. Have an X-Pipe on there.
I'll make a video. I'm going to do a record of before and after so you can hear what it sounds. I mean, there's before and afters already out there on YouTube, but the X-Pipe, once you put the X-Pipe on there, it sounds so good. Oh, my God.
Well, see, I don't care what anybody says. Every car you could take, like your S5 or like your GT500, you could take 10 of them, set them side by side, put every one of them in the same mode that they can set up in. Start them up one at a time, and each and every one of them is going to sound different.
Oh, yeah.
There's going to be a subtle difference to each and every one of them.
Yeah.
So just because there's 100 videos out there of before and after, yours is going to sound different.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, there was a 9-day difference on the Roush, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
I love the sound of that
How
Roush.
you getting
That
along
sounds
with
so
yours,
good.
Sean?
What's that?
I was asking Sean how he was getting along with his car. Did you get all the rust taken care of?
Yeah. The only thing we got to do is the lower rear quarters, those patch panels. I got to buy the patch panels. We got to cut those out and replace them. Other than that, it's everything taken care of.
I saw
something
that
else
detail going on in the engine bay. That was looking good.
Hey, G-Funk, you're up in Michigan, ain't you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay. I can already, because I was sitting here thinking, why you got so much rust on the car? But yeah, I just realized you was up in Michigan.
Yeah.
That's gotta suck, especially when you're trying to restore a car. It seems like it's never ending.
Yeah. There's a lot of surface underneath the car too. You seen when I was
These came in the other day.
spraying. Oh yeah.
Nice.
Fender aprons come in.
I used that Pour 15. I sprayed underneath the car. Almost killed myself.
What part of Michigan are you in again, Sean?
Grand Rapids.
Oh, wait a second. So Grand Rapids isn't that far from Ludington, right?
About just over an hour.
Hour north?
Yeah, just over an hour.
You're an hour north of Ludington, right?
No. We're out for south.
Oh, that's right. So we passed through Grand Rapids going to Ludington. Okay.
Yeah.
So in Grand Rapids, isn't that where they have the that little town that you pass through that's got like the Dutch village and stuff?
Oh, Holland?
Yes, Holland. That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah.
Yep.
Holland's really close to you, right?
Holland, yeah, it's probably about 45 minutes away.
What? What's so funny?
Freaking Craig. That's his cousin, Craig. G-Funk, read that comment he's got posted up there.
The weather is in my yard drunk again. I'm gonna ship him back. I don't like him.
Yeah, it's snowing down here a little bit right now.
That's
Oh,
funny.
come on.
Oh, Boosted, man, he got like 3 inches at his house. He's only 40 minutes north of us.
Yeah, Boosted said he was getting snow.
Yeah, what? Hey, it sticks here, guys. So there's snow out there right now.
G-Punk, I
It was
lived in
snow,
Michigan for a little bit. I got family that live in Mount Clemens,
Okay.
and I got family that live in I think it's called Bay City or Bay City.
Bay City, yeah.
And
I have relatives that live
I
in
remember when
Morris.
I was a kid, we was in Mount Clemens, and we lived there for like 7 months total. But I had to, my mom had to put me in school and everything.
Yeah.
And I'll never forget, because like down here in Alabama, if it was snow and get a lot of it, they would close the schools down until they could get the roads clear. So it would be like, oh yeah, snow day.
Here it's
That's what Boosted was
Up
saying.
there? Oh, hell no. We was in a 3-story apartment complex, okay? And where we lived at was actually in the basement apartment. So when you walk in, you actually go downstairs to from the ground level. Well, to get out of the apartment complex, we had to go up to the first floor and climb over the railing with snowshoes on and then climb and then walk down the snowdrift that was, because we were completely snowed in. And the bus was waiting out front honking the horn for us to come. We was all trying to rush out. I was like, man, this sucks. We don't get a snow day. I was pissed.
Dude, man,
I was ready to go back to Alabama.
we lived off a dirt road on a 2-track, and sometimes the plows we were the last one that got plowed, so we were out there showing our driveway down the 1/4-mile 2-track to get out, and of course as soon as we get out there, here comes the plow. Finally. So yeah, screw
that.
when I was a kid.
If I'm gonna snow a show, it's gonna be something that's mechanical and it's got an engine on it.
I'm about to say, as old as you are, hell, you pop your hip out of place if you got out there shoveling it.
You know what? You ain't but 5 minutes down the road. I'll come down there and kick your ass, and then come back home and get right back on the live. You be down there all bloody and shit.
Hold my beer, and I'll be right back.
Hold my beer, I'll be right back. I throw my pajama pants on and my house slippers. I won't even worry about getting dressed. I won't get cold.
I got family who lives in Morris, Alabama.
Morris, Alabama. So I'm originally from Morris.
I'm not sure where Morris. I've lived in Alabama 90% of my life, and
I think
I want to say that's down. I want to say it's down closer to Mobile area.
That's where my son-in-law just moved from, Mobile. He just moved back up here and caught COVID.
Yeah, Mobile.
No kidding.
Yeah, it hit him pretty hard. He ended up going to the hospital because he couldn't breathe. And when he got to the hospital, they diagnosed him with pneumonia. But by the time he had already been self-isolating for at least 10 days. So they I think they said that he tested him there and he'd already tested negative. So he got rid of the virus, but he got the pneumonia as some of the ill after effects. But, 2-3 days later now he's good to go. So
That's crazy.
But he lost like 30, 40 pounds. And I mean, he was a big boy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I was here a month or so ago, I was real bad sick. And it started out as a sinus infection and moved into an upper respiratory infection. But I was so sick, hell, I bet I lost 30 pounds in 2 days. And I was running a real high fever and everything. And my wife's like, look, you need to go get tested for COVID because, you got every symptom right there that they keep talking about. I went and got tested, and that's, in 24 hours I had the results. But I had a mandatory quarantine for 48 hours, but I had the results back the next day.
Negative.
Hell, I was out of work for 4 days.
I believe I had COVID 3 years ago because everything they say is the symptom of it. I had it 3 years ago.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, I'm the same way. I bet I've had it at least a dozen times in the past 2-3 years. Because
that's the thing. Like the first this year, when nobody get it, they said, "Oh, I don't think it's possible for they didn't detect it." I think I had it around sometime around February or March of last year. Because I mean, there's about 2 weeks or so there where I got something and I could not get rid of it.
Yeah.
I kept a fever all the time and couldn't breathe, and then just went away like anything else would. But it was rough.
Hey, did y'all see on the? It's been all over social media, and it's been on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all of it, TikTok, the whole nine. But it's when they, when they first started releasing the vaccines, that one top medical doctor of this
that tested positive 9 days after taking the vaccine.
Right, but did you watch the video?
No, I just saw like a news headline.
On the video, somebody slowed down the video and zoomed in on the actual shot that he was getting.
Yeah.
The shot was empty.
What?
There was nothing in there. All they done was stuck it in his arm, and the nurse just, bumped her thumb on the plunger, but the plunger was already pushed all the way in.
Yeah. Somebody asked me if I'm going to get it. I said,
and then pulled it out.
Ebo.
There was not a thing in it, but then he tested positive 9 days later, and then it come out in the news that he never actually took the vaccination. He just did that for show, just to try to get people to take it.
Somebody asked me if I was going to take it. I said, I'm not taking their placebo freaking vaccine. So,
yeah, I mean, how do you know it's not just saline solution?
It's or
just plain Jane water.
It's like them telling you to wear a mask.
Know what's in it.
It's like them telling you to wear a mask. Oh, it'll protect you. No, it's
Yeah.
not.
all wearing a mask does is
it's just trying to make you feel bad.
I had a nurse, a registered nurse that's in my family, and she told me that when she suits up at work at the hospital, she puts 3 masks on. She puts her custom mask that she had made on over top of all of it, but she has 2 surgical masks she puts on underneath, and then her mask, and then a face shield. But she said the mask that we wear out in public and everything, she said basically all it is a sneeze guard, just like at a buffet.
Do you have your charger?
That way, like if you sneeze or cough or whatever, it holds it in and keeps it from going out, and spreading to other people. But, like you said, the disease is actually airborne.
Yeah.
Guys, give me 1 sec. I got to get a charger plugged in.
Okay.
But she said the disease is airborne. She said the 6 feet pool. She said it doesn't matter. She said you can catch it and be 20 feet away from somebody.
Yeah, I did absolutely. So.
Yeah, it's stupid because if you look at it, they keep you distance at like airports and stuff like that. They cram you into this little plane.
Yeah. Well, see, now they're starting to outfit the airplanes with a better filtration system. It's also got carbon filters.
Yeah.
In it and stuff to where it's supposed to filter the air a lot better.
I'm just wondering how much worse it's going to get.
There we go.
It's going to get worse before it gets better, that's for sure.
And
They said now there's a mutated COVID.
I just woke up.
That came over from the UK?
Yeah, over in the UK, that mutated. Said
Yeah.
It's supposed to be 70% worse than the current COVID.
No, they just said it's more contagious.
Yeah. And actually, from what I heard, it's more contagious, but it doesn't hit you as hard, is what I heard.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
I look at
let's
it like I'm like Sean. Okay, he said he feels like he's had it 3 years ago. I'm the same way. We all could have already had it and not even know it. Think we just got the flu or a sinus infection, or whatever.
You know
Where's
what,
car talk?
you know what they're trying to give us? They're giving us this vaccine that's going to turn us all into zombies like The Walking Dead.
Oh yeah.
The dawn of the dead.
Yeah.
Hey, if people start turning into zombies, I'm ready.
So am I.
COVID.
I'm ready. I'll go get me a shotgun. I'll be like Call of Duty zombies. I'll be out there popping heads. We're looking
Right.
for my weapon upgrades.
I got plenty of guns and I got 2 machetes.
I thought you gave
So
all. I
what
thought
you got,
you lost all your guns in the river.
Huh?
You know how they're talking about they're going to try to take everybody's guns and everything. You know, so everybody's saying, "Where's my guns at?" Oh, that's right. They ran away from me. They're gone. You know, trying to say that they don't have guns anymore. It's like, oh, I just dropped all my guns in the lake. Oh well.
No. Yeah, try to come get mine. You ain't gonna have fun for you.
The war in their hand.
So what do you got left on your car? What do you got left on it? How much more you got to do?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well,
A lot.
yeah, the engine bay's done. I gotta get the, like you just did, I gotta get valve covers and upper and lower intake. I get all that powder coated so I can get the engine done. And I gotta get the Terminator out. And then I gotta put it all together. I mean, that's pretty much it. Besides, like I said, the rear lower quarter panels, those patch panels.
Okay.
What year is that car, Sean?
It's a 90.
90.
Yep.
And you're
Is
just
it a
going
built
back
motor?
to the stock engine in it, or you gonna do upgrades on the engine?
Oh, the engine's got I just had it bored out to a 306. It's got AFR 165 heads on it.
Nice.
It's got an Anderson N41 cam in it. And
Nice.
93 Cobra intake on it.
I heard that Anderson cams are really good cams.
Yeah, I haven't heard anybody complain about them.
I'm wanting to get one for mine, but I don't have the dollars to get it.
Here. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been saving for a long time to get all this stuff on this car. I mean, I've dipped into the savings a little bit, when I got Black Cherry Bomb and the engine for it and stuff, but I was able to put money back into it after I got that car done, but now it's for sale, so.
Somebody said that exact same comment on somebody else's live stream the other day. My birthday's coming up and somebody wants to get, didn't you say that, Sean?
Probably.
Yeah.
I probably stole it from Craig on Facebook.
That's
Well,
too funny.
tomorrow I'm going down to my shop to finish my wiring up on mine. I got, y'all saw in the video, we got it all my components tucked in under the fender. So tomorrow I'm going down to get my headlights wired up, getting everything wired up on it. I'm still waiting on my starter. Ordered it 2 weeks ago. Yeah, somebody lost. It's lost. It's sat in Memphis at UPS in Memphis for over a week on the shelf, and then it left Memphis, and the shipper, or not the shipper, but the company that it's coming from, they don't know where it's at because there's no more tracking on it.
What?
The tracking is lost on it. They don't know where it's at.
How the hell do they lose tracking info?
So they're overnighting me a starter, which I won't get it. I won't actually get it till Monday. It'll show up. It'll show up at the parts store. It'll show up probably tomorrow, but I won't actually get it till Monday because they won't bust open all their shipping packages and stuff that they get in until Monday morning, which I'm fine with that.
Right.
Most of your upgrades, Mike, you're not going to do until after Ford takeover, right? Because you're going to get the turbo from James there.
Well, if he comes down before then to RJ's house, if he comes down, then me and Next Gen's going to drive up to RJ's house and hang out for a little while and pick it up then.
You got the piping and everything for it too, or just the turbo?
He said it's a complete kit.
Okay. Cool.
He said it's the headers, the intercooler, the whole
shebang.
The whole shebang.
Love that word.
Shebang. It was bought.
Shebang.
It was bought brand new, and it was bought brand new 14 years ago.
See, I went to his house, but he never showed me that he had that.
Yeah, it was bought brand new 14 years ago. He said the guy he bought it from 14 years ago paid $8,000 for it, the whole kit.
You know what he'll say, Sean? He'll say you never asked.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen his notch though. So
Oh,
Yeah,
I, want,
he wants to
I
make
haven't
that
seen this. I haven't seen any. I went back and watched some of his old videos on his notch. Oh, I want to see him get that car going.
Oh, I know it.
I
He
want
wants to
see
make that a
car.
2,000 horsepower car.
Oh my God, that car's gonna be an animal.
You better double subframe that car.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm webbing mine. I'm doing of course I'm doing subframe connectors and the torque box reinforcements on it. I mean
Nice.
that's a given.
My
But I'm
car-
also getting on the because I'm doing the what is it? I can't think of the name of it of the maker of the kit. But anyway, it's the outer lip rail, the lip stiffener that goes on the outer pinch weld behind it, and then in between it and the subframe connector is a webbing that welds in.
Oh, you're talking. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking.
You know,
You're talking about like
you probably
the
seen it
lateral
before. The whole kit's like $400 for it. The whole kit.
Yeah, what is that? The Ron.
but it's all welded.
But it's all welding kit, and it's not a pass through subframe connector, nothing like that. It's all under the car, and it's supposed to take your whole car and make it as rigid as a solid frame car from end to end.
It's like called the Ron Davis something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't think of it, but yeah, I'm doing that. And then once I
Guarantee you
get that done, and I start upgrading my rear end, then I'm gonna do the QA1 suspension, and with the UPR, with all the UPR bushings and stuff like that.
The guy I saw who did a guy called Fixed Body Mustangs is the first guy I saw with the Terminator X. He's got what you're talking about. He's got a video of him putting that in the car.
You watch any Power Nation videos?
I've seen it when they were on TV.
Or on YouTube, if you look up their channel on YouTube on Power Nation, they got a video where they did a Fox body, and this is where I got a lot of my ideas from on mine. On doing the Scott Rod riveting panels, and how I wanted to do the rear seat delete and the full rear floor pan and the Scott Rod panel on the rear hatch and everything. But anyway, they had they did that because they made it a track car.
Yeah, it wasn't.
And that's what the webbing is for a track car, so you don't get any kind of body roll at all on it. No body flex at all.
There was a show called Detroit Muscle. They did a thing called Project Sidewinder.
That was it. I'm sorry, not Power Nation. Yeah, because they had the big 4.8 stroker they put in it.
Yeah, that Project Sidewinder.
The engine they did on Power Nation.
Okay.
And the engine was built on Power Nation. And that's it. Because I got it saved in my playlist. Because I keep going back to it and referencing, making sure I'm getting the exact thing that I wanted to get to do. So.
Yeah, because when they were doing that, they were also doing a Charger.
Yeah, that Charger turned out really nice.
Yeah.
God, that Charger. It's like I tell people all the time. I'm a car guy. I'm a Ford man. From at most, but when someone puts their blood, sweat, and tears in the car, I don't care if it's a Dodge or whatever. Hey, I'm a fan of it, man. It's muscle car is a muscle car. I don't care how you look at it.
Yeah.
But my first choice is Mustang. So, what do you think, Mike?
On your Mustang, is it a Rouse or it's a GT 500?
Mine?
Yeah.
I used to have a Roush. It was a 2017 Roush Stage 3 that I put so many parts onto that thing. It was ridiculous. I mean, it had the VMP heat exchanger, injectors, plugs, IAT harness, booster pump. I mean, it was running MS-109. That car was running like a top when I had it. I mean,
Yes.
I beat the brakes off that thing, and it just asked for more.
Yeah,
That-
Ken did a video of it.
Gave me any problems.
He was driving it around.
Huh?
Ken did a video of it. He was driving around it.
Yeah.
What's
yeah,
up, for
so I traded that in for the GT500. Oh yeah. On that Roush, I took it came with like a nice analog Roush cluster. They upgraded the gauge cluster, but as soon as the 2018 Mustangs came out and I saw that digital dash, I'm like, man, that thing should have been in this car.
Yeah.
So I did a cluster swap on it, so it had the digital dash in there too. I mean, I did it to the nines, man. It had a GT350 steering wheel, so the red stitching matched with the red stitching on the rubber seats. I upgraded the center armrest, the e-brake boot, and the shifting boot to a nice leather with red stitching. Did all kinds of LED upgrades. All the interior lighting, I did a 95 lumen upgrade instead of that incandescent bulbs. I did a LED side marker on it, LED reverse light, spec turn signal in the front. I mean, the list just goes on. I did so much to that Roush.
Yes, that's what I want to do to mine. I want to do the Dakota Digital dash on mine. I just don't have $755 to drop on a dash.
Yeah, did you guys ever see? You guys watch Blue Oval Media?
Yes,
I started watching his videos now. Yeah, KSD Knots. Yeah,
he got that 12-inch Holley digital dash.
Yeah.
Oh, that thing's a monster, man.
That thing's awesome, but it's $1,600, man.
That was $100 cheaper than my digital dash was.
Yeah,
it was $1,700.
Really?
Damn.
I was thinking about doing that since I got the Holley Sniper.
I mean,
From what I've been told, I can actually upgrade to the 10-inch digital dash.
Yeah, you can get a smaller one than the 12-inch, and it's like I think $800 or something like that.
Yeah, so I'm thinking about actually doing that eventually.
I think that's
just,
what
getting the blank insert that goes in there.
I think what Justin 91LX got is that smaller Holley dash.
Yeah, I'm thinking about doing that because it's got all your gauge. You can set it up. Set your gauges up on it how you want them, and you got all the different colors. You can do it whatever color you want and stuff like that. And I'm thinking about doing that because that's actually, yes, I like the Dakota Digital because it's nice. It really looks nice. But if I do the Holley dash, like Mike told me, I want to go in there and change the tune or anything. I just touch it, touch screen. So I just touch right there on the dash, and I can change my tune or whatever.
Yeah, there's a couple talking about a couple of sizes of that. Yeah, I like the one LMR came out with. It looked almost, it was digital, but it's almost original.
Yeah,
I like that. That one's pretty cool. I think I like that a little bit better than the Dakota Digital though, because it's got that old school look, but it's modernized. But it's expensive too. That's like $900.
Dakota Digital's nice though.
Yeah.
But see, I wanted Dakota Digital, but I'm kind of like Mike. I want to do my build. I want to set it up different from everybody else. Yeah, I'm doing a lot of stuff that other people's done, but the combination that I'm doing it in, I want to do it different.
Yeah.
And I want to be somewhat different on things. And it's like with those Dakota Digitals, everybody's got a calorie swap. You're going to see a Dakota Digital in their dash.
Yep.
Because it's simple. It's a simple plug and play design and everything. Like Podcast Media. Him and Dover, that's all they use is Dakota Digital dashes on every build that they do. Don't get me wrong, they're great dashes. I would love to have one. But I think since I'm doing this Holley setup on it, I think I'm going to wind up going with the Holley dash on it.
I'll tell you, I like that LMR, that one that looks kind of original to the car, that new one.
Oh yeah, I like it too.
Now, I may, if I don't go with the Holley dash, I can always get the bigger screen. I can do like a sit screen if I wanted to and set it to the side. For my tuning capabilities or whatever. But I have found and already priced it out, and it's actually $150 cheaper than the digital or Dakota Digital. But it's basically what I do is I buy the blank blank insert, but it's got the 3 3 for your attack and your speedometer, and then the 2 16ths for your 4 of the gauges.
Yeah.
And they're not cut out. They're just, it's just they're there. And then you cut them out to put your gauges in. But I found a full set of the Ford Racing gauges. It says Ford Racing right on the front of it. With the blue oval. They're beautiful. But it's it's like $150 less than the Dakota Digital for the whole setup.
That would be kind of neat.
Yeah, and it's something. And I actually found some
ovals for your tack and your speedometer. And
well, no, they're not. No, they're not the. They're not the ovals. They're perfectly round.
No, I'm just saying. I'm saying they should make them the shape of a Ford symbol.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Oh yeah,
that would be cool.
There you go. I just
at least have the tack and the speedometer, the ovals, and have the rest of them. The other 4, the round ones. But that would be cool.
So you guys going to Ford Takeover?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going this year.
Yeah, I'm going down.
Are you?
I'm going down Thursday.
Yeah, that's probably for me too. Either
I'm
Wednesday
gonna
or
be up
Thursday.
there Thursday, and I'm gonna stay Thursday night, and Friday night, and come back Saturday evening. So, I'm probably gonna leave the Saturday event a little early to come back. Try to come back while it's still a little daylight.
Yeah, I took Tuesday from that week off, and then that following Monday.
Sean, who was it that said you better go or you're going to go down strapped to my hood?
Oh, that was Mike Hall.
Oh, that's right.
Down together.
Are you trailering your car down there, Sean? Are you gonna drive it or?
No, I'm trailered. Hopefully, I have Black Sunshine done. If you know how cars go. If something happens where it don't work out, I always got.
Hey, even if it doesn't, even if you don't get it done, bring it anyway.
No, if it doesn't get done, I'm gonna bring my coupe. So, because it's drivable. I got plates for it and everything. I got the springs and all that fixed on it. So, but
hey, who got the discount code for the hotel?
Kevin will have one as it gets closer.
Yeah, Bossman is working on it too.
Was it Bossman that was working on one for that other hotel?
Yeah, well, he's working around the Holiday Inn probably. We like the Holiday Inn, us trailer guys, because there's such a big area to park.
Yeah, that's what Boosted was saying.
I'm driving mine. I'm 3 hours away, but I'm driving mine. I got no choice. I don't have a truck and a trailer.
Make sure you change the oil this time.
Oh, everything's gonna be fresh in it. Trust me.
I wish I could trailer mine. I'm gonna have to drive mine down, but it's new, so I shouldn't have too much to worry about.
What I thought about doing, and I may still do it, but my wife's got her 2010 Ford Edge, and I thought about taking and putting a trailer hitch on it and just getting a tow dolly and putting the front end up on the tow dolly and just pulling dry shaft off the rear end, sliding it to the side and strapping it to the exhaust or whatever, and just trailering it that way. Because it'll be the front end up, and so it's not pulling, it's not carrying the whole weight of the car. And those Ford Edges have a 4,000-pound towing capacity on them.
The Edge does?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, 4,000-pound towing capacity.
I wouldn't doubt it. It's like my EcoBoost has a.
If I put it on on one of the full trailers from like U-Haul or something, on the full car trailers, then it would, then it'd be too much.
Well, the 3.5. 3.5 is no joke. Yeah.
What is it? An Explorer, F-150, or?
No, mine's an F-150.
Okay.
Yeah, 3.5 and F-150. So it's over 11,000 pound towing capacity.
Yeah, that's a good one.
More than a Coyote.
So Ford Valve says he's going to trailer his Mach 1 down there. 16 vert.
His wife's car sounds really good.
It should be nice and more.
I'll tell you what, man, I can't wait to Ford Takeover. It's going to be off the chain this year. It's going to be something else because it seems like all of us YouTubers are going to be there this time.
Yeah, and then Matt and I, you were going to go to the Bleed Ford Blue Fest there in Chicago too.
I already got my shirt.
Do you?
Yep.
I seen you was selling them. I was like, I don't know, but I definitely got to go down. I mean, shoot, I'm 2 hours away from Chicago. I'm closer to Chicago than I am Detroit. So
Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking
I've been
forward to
to
that one.
Chicago.
He told me he'll reserve a spot for me.
is he?
Yeah.
All right, so
I
how
told-
do y'all feel about me and RJ was talking about this. How y'all feel about having all of us YouTubers set up in one, take over one section of the area that we're going to be in,
That's
You talking
cool.
about on the hotel?
and have us all side by side.
At Ford Takeover, yeah, it's cool, but that's up to Caleb, man. That's Caleb.
Caleb and Ken.
Yeah. Because I mean they're going to have us all in the car show area anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why not? Why not allow us to all be side by side?
Yeah. I don't see why we shouldn't be able to, but
Even if we have to double stack in there, because they had one road last year that was double stacked on that left side.
Yeah, they were doing that. It was a funny thing because if you guys remember the Adam who owned Coyote, which is that Coyote Swap T-Bird, he bought a ticket to race and then he got parked in.
oh,
And then as soon as people started leaving, then Adam was able to get out of there to go down the track. But yeah, it was sucked that he paid for that and then he got parked in, So.
Oh, I would have asked for my money back on it.
yeah. See, I'm not taking my cart on the track, so I don't care if I get double parked in.
Yeah, I ain't either.
Lock me in, baby. I'm here for the haul. I'm here for the long haul anyway.
Mine's not going down the track till I can get the subframe and the torque boxes done.
Yeah, I told my wife I
wouldn't
wouldn't take it on the track.
tear anything up.
We already know what a stock GT500 runs in the quarter mile. I mean, it's not like you're gonna, what I mean? It's a 10.6, 10.7 car, pretty much.
But
Yeah,
everybody
you're
wants
not
to
going to
see
break
that
any
lime
land
green.
speed records, that's for sure.
What'd you say, Sean?
Everybody wants to see that lime green go down the track, though.
I know.
Yeah,
That's true. Just take it on the street. I'll run a quarter mile there all day long.
There you go.
She don't care if I go do a quarter mile at a time at the street. I could go run on the street and rip it up.
Only in Mexico, though.
She just don't want me at the track. Which
I'll take mine down the track. It'll go slow, but I'll take her easy down there. I mean, like that flatbed in my video from Ford Takeover last year. You guys see that?
oh my god.
Look at my 2-Minute Tuesday video from Ford Takeover from people who say they're going to race in Mexico. It's a 2-Minute Tuesday. Because this guy's had this flatbed dually out there. I believe it was a dually. Ford, he was taking down the track. And you can hear me in the video going, "You can do it! You can do it!"
I'm like you, Matt. If I go down a track, I'm just gonna putter it along. Just cruise around. I might even honk the horn a couple times as I go down and wave at everybody.
Stick a hand out the window.
Stick a hand out the window and wave. Hey.
Yeah, like Craig was
so
saying,
Matt,
it'd be hard to get everybody together.
launch control and all that stuff, right?
What's up,
What,
Neptune?
Mike?
I was saying, so when you launch your car, it has launch control, right?
The GT500?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a launch control on it where basically you set it to the RPM and then just basically put your foot on the brake, mat it to the floor, and then it holds it at like the happy spot I've heard on those cars are like 22 to 2,500, I believe. Somewhere around there.
Okay. Does it make it? I mean, can you tell a difference when you use it versus when you don't use it, or?
I haven't used it once yet. I've only had one day since I got the car because I picked it up on the 21st of December, and I only had one day where I had to get a 100-mile break-in before I could even go wide open throttle on it. So I got 100 miles in one day and then did another 10 of wide open throttle and then put it away, and it's been put away since because the weather just turned to crap ever since then.
He starts it up and looks at it for now.
Yes, I just started it up today for a friend who stopped over.
It goes out there and drools at it.
Either I could do it on the phone, which is pretty cool.
If you guys want to laugh, follow Boomer. Was it 85 Boomer GT? I think it is on Instagram. It's a guy with a 4-eye fox. He's out of Canada. He does these funny ass Instagram videos, man. They're great. I love them. They're freaking hilarious.
Might have to check that out.
Hey, Matt, whereabouts you live at?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm in like the suburbs out of Chicago, so right by St. Charles, Illinois.
Oh, okay, so you're up in Illinois.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I thought you was like I wanted. I don't know why I wanted to say you was like up toward New York or something. You know, some crap like Pennsylvania or something like that. I thought that's where you was at.
Been in Illinois my whole life, unfortunately.
I tell you what, I tell you, a dedicated person to come to Ford Takeover is Street Slayers. That man is all the way up in Maryland.
Street Slayers is?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he lives in Maryland. He trailers his car from Maryland.
I trailer mine from Grand Rapids, Michigan. It's 9.5 hours.
Yeah, it's an 8-hour drive for me.
See, this is 3 hours. Me and Mike is 3 hours.
Yeah. What's Fort Valve said here? Fort Valve says I'm from Central PA. Sadly.
Okay, it's four. Okay, I knew somebody was from PA.
Well, dude, Boss Man drove.
Fort Valve saying that he was from PA. I remember now.
Boss Man trailered his from Connecticut.
Oh wow!
I thought Boss Man lived in Michigan.
Huh?
I thought Boss Man lived in Michigan.
No, he's in Connecticut.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Canada, that would either be Northern Mustangs.
Yeah, Northern Mustangs is in Canada, and he said he said if they'd ever open the borders up, he'd come.
Really? Why do they have
that COVID's got it
between?
Yeah, COVID's got the borders closed right now. Canadian border's shut down right now. It's been shut down for the past 7-8 months.
What?
Some people can get through. We get foam. Because I cut foam. I'm talking cushion foam.
Yeah.
We get ours from a place called Vita that's in Canada, but they can cross the border, businesses and stuff. So,
but like if you're just an individual, they won't let you go back and forth.
I don't think so.
No, it's only like shipments and stuff that they're allowing through. It's
Wow.
the shipments and the trucks and stuff like that. They allow through, but if you're just an individual that's just coming down for a vacation or whatever, they're not letting you through.
That's crazy. Stupid.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Well, from my understanding, if you have a private plane, you can fly from Canada to U.S. and back.
Huh. Can you put a car on it?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You pick up a plane, put a car on, just fly it out.
Yeah.
I mean, how killer would that be to see a plane land and then here comes Northern Mustangs backing his car out of the asset of a plane? I made it.
Throw a parachute on it and let it.
Yeah, there you go.
What was that one movie where the guy had the Mustang and he had tied chains to it and his buddy picked him up and took him out of trouble? God, what was that movie? Where the guy was a troublemaker and he ended up racing in that long race.
Need for
Sounds
Speed.
very Fast and Furious.
No, it wasn't Fast and Furious. What was it?
It was Need for Speed, like Mike said.
Need for Speed. Yeah. Just basically tie some chains inside the hood and freaking haul it on that way.
Had a Chinook helicopter and he picked him up off the ground away from him. Yeah, that was pretty. That was actually a pretty good movie. I liked it.
Yeah, that wasn't bad. I think that Mustang was a 2014 or 2013 body style they used for that, right?
I think it was, yeah. Craig would probably know.
All right, so y'all know my guys ain't, or my car ain't. It ain't a GT. It's actually an LS, but but Mike's got that GT bumper. What do y'all think about me putting that GT front bumper on it?
As long as it looks good, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it'll look good because it's got the fog light hose. But the only issue that I'm gonna have with it though, unless I can reposition it, is when I do the turbo build on it, is my intercooler is gonna sit right there where the bracket is for where the bracket bolts up on the core support for the fog lights. And the intake and the exit on the intercooler is going to be right in line with the fog lights.
Yeah, that's the problem with turbos. Is you basically.
So I don't know if I'm going to be able, if I have to raise it up, or maybe I can use like smaller fog lights, or set up a different way to mount the fog lights or something. I
I
mean,
don't know.
I definitely want it.
House of Dula couldn't use his fog lights. Brutal couldn't use his fog lights. When you put a turbo in there, yeah, you almost lose that. And I
I'm
don't
just
know,
wondering if you
there's a
could
way around
go
it.
with one of those shallow mount LEDs or something, and maybe mount in there.
Yeah, I may be able to do that. I don't know. We'll just have to kind of look at it, see what kind of room I have. Like I said, maybe I can come off the front bumper. Come off the front bumper supports there. The crash bar at the metal.
Yeah, you guys ever
Come
seen,
directly off of it. With the bracket straight down.
you
And,
ever seen my
and
friend in my car? My car's an LX. Got a Cobra kit on it, so and if you look at it, it's got an LX grill with a GT lower bumper. So that's pretty unique. I don't think I've seen cars that have that look to them.
right.
But the GT
That's
bumper
different.
and
That's
Cobra bumper are the same.
So wait, when you said it has a Cobra kit, you mean like a Cobra body kit?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I love
Yeah.
those body kits on the Foxes.
Yeah, those look good.
I bought the car that way, and it came with a Celine wing, but I'm eventually going to get a Cobra wing for it. So
See, I was wanting to do the GT body kit on mine. That's got the side moldings. It's got the GT stamped into the rear side or the rear pitch side molding in front of the front tire or the rear tire.
yeah,
The problem is though is it doesn't match up to the body line of the car.
Take care, 4V.
See you, 4B.
We'll see you later, buddy. Thanks for coming by and hanging out for a little bit.
But my coupe is going to get, because the bottom of it is all, the bottom of the LX bumper is all trashed. So I'm going to rip that off. I'm going to find the 0304 bumper and put it on.
Nice.
Frank Stangs did his.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike, pop Craig's comment back up about the intercooler.
This one.
Yeah. All right, Craig, I could actually do that. Yeah, I said, okay, that's what I thought you said. I could actually do that. It's not the intercooler that's the issue. It's the piping, where the piping comes in.
The pipe.
Because the piping comes right around the end of the core support on both sides,
Yep.
right where the fog light bracket sits. That's where they turn and come around the core support.
And everybody
So the
who's
only
got,
way I can make it work is if I
everybody's got a
reposition the
turbo.
piping or come in a different angle. Do what, Sean?
No, I said everybody I've seen who has a turbo and they got the GT bumper, their piping goes right through those fog light holes on each side.
Oh, yeah.
Right where the bracket is, because it wraps right around the end of the core support. The only way I could make it work, like I said, is if I redid the bracketry somehow and come off the metal part of the crash bumper, behind the bumper support. If I come off of it, or if I buy some extra piping and reconfigure the direction of the piping, how it comes in, come in at a different angle or something.
Tell you what,
But if I do that, it's going to mess with the airflow.
you figure that out. A lot of people are copying it because not a lot of people do that. Not a lot of people get their fog lights back in there.
Yeah, I could actually probably do that. Have the. I wish I could find one where the piping comes in like from the top. I've seen some where they come in from the top and one, on each end.
So
But you do that, you
I used to
got to buy
have
a
an
bunch of
Eagle. So
What,
the Eagle
Mike?
Talon cars, the Eagle Talon, which is I had an Eagle Talon TSI, which was the all-wheel drive Mitsubishi
Yeah.
version.
Badass, dude.
It was
Those
a pretty,
are awesome.
pretty badass car. For a four-cylinder, it was quick.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
yeah.
with the intercooler, it had the intercooler on the passenger side and the front fender. So your pipe could come in to the intercooler. It was a box like this. One come in on the top side, and then the other one come out on this side. And it was just one big, square, and it didn't take up any room in the front. So maybe I would find something like that and keep everything kind of packed over to one side of the car and out of the way.
Yeah, those are cool.
You
cars.
know?
That's
Yeah, I mean, I could probably do that.
that's a
Because
basic.
you can buy the piping.
GSX.
Yeah.
You can buy the sections of pipe, you know, and it's the pipe ain't really that expensive either.
No.
You know, the cold side pipe is not that expensive. It's the hot side that's cost the money, but you know, you can buy a complete U-shaped bend.
You gotta go off.
Just all one piece where you can just cut it in half, or you know, cut your angle out of it, stuff like that. But so, I don't know. Once I get the turbo kit and I start mocking it up, that's when I'll know what I can do and what I can make work.
Yeah. You still got a bunch of work to do before you put turbo.
Oh yeah. I got to get an engine first.
You need an engine, a transmission, a fuel tank, and yeah.
Well, the fuel tank I'm gonna get when well, I could put the Holley Sniper on there with the fuel tank I got in it. I just have to drill the hole on the top and put the bung in for my return. But I'm wondering if I can use the vent that goes into the tank, because on my tank there's actually a vent that goes back down into it. You know, because I got the suction side that comes out of it through the you know from one side. And then the other side is the vent. I'm wondering if I can use that vent and just put a, because your return has to be, they say the return has to be down in the fuel. It can't just, splash down into the fuel, because it'll start actually aerating the fuel. And it'll build pressure up inside. It'll build pressure inside the tank.
Well, I still got that tank in the 87 that's over at Carrie's house. And then Street Slayers. So, guys, Street Slayers hooked me up with a transmission, a drive shaft, a cross member, hydro boost, and a fuel tank out of a 98 GT. And supposedly the fuel tank out of the 98 will fit right into the Fox body.
Good.
So
he's 98.
Yeah. So $600 for everything. I mean, you can't beat it.
And he sent all that stuff to you?
Well,
no, he's going to deliver it.
So
he's going to deliver it to him, Matt.
Jeez.
Huh. I went into UPS one time and I saw somebody shipping a transfer case. I'm like, who the hell ships a transfer case? Freaking through UPS.
I tell you what, man, UPS, they don't usually charge by weight. It's usually by size.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They weren't weighing it.
Yeah, because if you buy like I bought a whole Flowmaster exhaust system from LMR, it's free shipping. But if I wanted a front LX bumper, it was $150 to ship it.
Wow.
And it's like way lighter, It's like, because it's just so bulky.
Yeah.
I seen somebody that ordered a bumper from a guy off of eBay, and the guy told him that the shipping on it was going to be like $160 or something. He said because it's the size, because of the size of the package it has to go, the box it has to go in. He told that guy, he said, fold the bumper in half, because it's just a bumper cover. No. He said, fold it in half.
Fold it in half.
He said, fold it in half. And he said, then wrap it in the that cellophane wrap, and then put it in a smaller box, and then tell me how. He saved. It only cost him like $60 to have it shipped. Doing that, he gets it home, unboxes it, and then sets it in front of a heater for about 2 hours, and it softens the bumper back up, and you can't even tell that sucker's been folded.
Wow.
Because it's made out of plastic. No, he had it a couple feet away from it, but he had something behind it to kind of trap the heat, so the heat was circulating in front of it. And basically, all he wanted to do was just soften it up, warm it up enough to get it to take its natural shape back. And it did. It just went right back into its natural shape, like it had never been folded.
Yeah, I've seen some of the videos online where they take a bumper that's been bent in, and they take some boiling water in a pot, and they pour it on the bumper, and then get behind it, and kind of push on it, and it'll pop them right back out.
I've seen that. I've seen a video like that once before.
Only bad thing is if the paint ain't, if the paint ain't that great on it, or if it's old paint, it cracks the paint. But I mean,
Yeah.
it ain't nothing that to scuff it up and repaint it or clear coat it or something.
If you're pulling boiling water on your car
Watch my
to
video.
fix the bumper, you're not worried about cracked paint.
That means you're already planning on repeating anyway.
Well, I've seen people
That
do
means
that
you have-
for like hail damage on a hood. They'll take painter's tape and they'll make a border around the base of the hood, from all the way in, and then they'll take a heat gun or like an electric blanket or something. They'll lay on the hood and get the hood really warm, and then once they get it hot enough, get the temperature hot enough, then they'll take dry ice and put all over the hood with some dry ice and cover it up with a blanket. And you can stand back and you can hear the dents popping out of the hood.
Really?
It sounds like popcorn. It's pow, 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 just pulling off, and 90% of the dents will be gone from the hail damage. It's crazy stuff people come up with.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
I've seen some crazy things people did to fix cars.
I seen plenty on my coupe. Hey, so somebody,
You basically rebuilt your entire strut tires on it, didn't you?
no, that's my that's the one I'm building now. I'm talking about the coupe I bought.
Oh,
The wiring that was done. They put you go to O'Reilly's and get one of the little cheap horn buttons on. You can buy like for $5.
yeah, the little black plastic one things, the chrome bezel.
Yeah, well, they screwed it on the back of the bottom of the accelerator pedal and wired nitrous to it. So when they slammed the gas to the floor, it would ignite the nitrous.
What?
Oh wow.
Well,
Oh my God!
watch my video. Go watch my video when I was taking all the wiring back. I was taking all
Oh
the
my
wiring out.
God!
I have to go check that out.
What time is it? 12?
Then it was a 4-cylinder car, so the harness to the alternator. So they took, I don't know, 5 different pieces of wire that were all different.
Hold on, Cuddy. I know you gotta
They
go.
taped them together with black tape and wired the damn alternator up. I was like, what the hell is it? So then I extended the wires properly and soldered them all together and made a real wiring harness for it. It's like, geez,
Wow.
guys, the stuff I found on that company is ridiculous.
Yeah, don't remind me. I got to do that tomorrow. I got to.
And then not only that, the springs on it, they heated them up, 1, and 2, they welded these big threaded pipes around them for the perch. I have no idea why. You didn't need to do that. They were terrible, so I replaced them with Steeda lowering springs, and now it rides a lot better.
Nice.
Yeah, that's what I got on mine. Is the state of Lawrence Springs. It to me, I don't know. It rides better than the stock does, but it seems kind of stiff when I'm going down the road. That the suspension seems a lot stiffer, and
More power.
I don't know. I'm kind of thinking about going with coilovers on it to try to soften up the ride just a little bit. Of course, it is an '84 model Mustang, so I mean it's not going to ride like a Cadillac.
No.
It's supposed to be stiff. It's
I'm
up
curious
car.
to see what my Steeda suspension is going to be like because I got the Steeda coilovers. I bought a set of KYB adjustables for the front and back a while ago. They're only like $500, I think, to Summit, and so I got the adjustability with those things, and they tell you, you got like Maxima Motorsports that tells you can only use Bilstein struts with theirs, and I don't want to pay that kind of money. So
No.
Steeda, they said no, any strut should fit over it, and then I put my KYBs, they slid right on them.
On the Maximum Motorsports ones?
No, my Steedas.
Oh, are you status?
Stuff.
Motorsports tells you have to use Bilsteins, and those are expensive, man. Expensive as hell.
Which one's
I think
expensive?
you meant stiff.
Huh?
Which one's expensive?
Oh, Bilstein.
Oh yeah.
Johnson
Bilstein.
struts, man.
That's
Yeah, I
what
think-
Toyota is on their trucks is Bilstein.
That's why them damn trucks are so expensive.
That and the reputation.
Yeah. I think when I do my suspension on the rear end and everything, I thought about actually trying to find, because I know somebody that messaged me on one of my videos. Actually, he sent me a private message on Instagram, but he also messaged on one of the videos. But he told me he has a Ford 9-inch cut down to fit a Fox body.
Nice.
9-inch would be
He
good.
wasn't,
9-inch
he
would be
wasn't
great.
exactly sure what gears it was in it.
Sounded like somebody's computer farted for a second.
I know, right?
Oh, that's my
Think
phone.
somebody's phone
That's my phone. Getting the notifications and stuff. I forgot to turn them off.
So yeah, with my
Well, guys,
car,
I think I want.
you gotta get
What?
off.
Yeah, it's what time is it? 12 o'clock.
Yeah, it's like
1
midnight.
o'clock here.
Well, you got an hour and 15 minutes, but how many watchers did you have in here?
I don't know. Mostly you guys. I think 4Valve and Craig jumped in here. So
Yeah.
Okay, so that's at least 5 right there, but it was consistent watchers.
Oh,
So
for
we'll
watch
have to make
hours.
sure.
yeah, I bet you'll get 6. I bet you get at least 6 watch hours out of this 1 hour video or this 1 hour live stream.
Yeah.
I make sure Sean sends me a notification next time he's live.
Yeah,
no
I
kidding.
reset my notifications for Sean, so hopefully I should get it next time.
All right.
I mean, mine was
pretty
already. I mean, I had the bill notification and all, and it didn't send me nothing.
Yours are always Friday, right, Sean?
Yeah. 8 o'clock.
Okay.
8 o'clock.
It's like I know who most people are every day of the week, and I was just thinking today, I'm like, who does Friday? I know somebody does Friday, so that's why I kept on going on and off. And I'm like, oh, G-Funk. All right, there we go. So nice.
What I'm gonna do,
Well, yeah.
I'm gonna do my live guys every. I'm gonna start doing it every Tuesday after Pony does his.
Sounds good.
So
Okay.
that's about the only day of the week that I figured I could do it.
All right. Well, you guys all have a good night, and maybe we'll
too.
see you at Silverback's live stream tomorrow.
All right.
Yeah, that's right. He'll be on tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you guys.
Take care, guys.
Take care.